Und Servus Leute, ich begrüße euch zu einem neuen Video auf meinem Kanal. Und heute darf ich euch mal wieder einen Livestream präsentieren. Und heute ist mal wieder ein neues Spiel, das habe ich auf der Ps3 relativ, würde ich mal jetzt arg gesuchtet sagen. Das wurde remastered, habe ich jetzt erst letztens auf PS oder PlayStation Store gesehen, halt im Angebot. Da hat es 20 Euro gekostet, dachte so, puh. Aber es kostet eigentlich, glaube ich, jetzt 30 oder sowas. Habe ich gleich auch mal auf Amazon geguckt, remastered, 15 Euro, also naja. Und da dachte ich mir schon mal instant mal holen. Das war eigentlich relativ echt mein Lieblingsspiel auf der PS3. Und wie mal, ich mache jetzt mal gleich weiter.
A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile.
Aber die ich wirklich liebe, ist wie auf der PS3.
Symbol of freedom and
Aber ich
vitality.
möchte zurück sein und wirklich sagen, tolle Presse. Trailer.
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. The city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. The city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
7825, code 6.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Kleine Ähnlichkeit. Total geben. Ach, die Linken ist echt was. Was ist denn das die ganze Zeit?
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Ja, das sind wohl, das sind echt wirklich zu sagen, die
This is a fist hump.
Kleinbaubos.
Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
Mein Controller wird, obwohl ich es eigentlich aus habe.
Pick through other people's trash. Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Ah, dann kann man so einfach.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Hey, mein Gott, was ist denn das die ganze Zeit? Spielaufzeichnung, Mann.
Could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon. Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheriff.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Also schon mal sorry jetzt kurz für die ganze Spielaufzeichnung. Scheiß Dreck, aber mir geht's gerade echt selber fett auf den Sack, muss ich sagen. Ja, ich will es wieder hinlegen.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Mein Kollege, was machst du, Bruder? Ah, ich hab das scheiß Controller geht nicht aus. Ganz die Blutglasche, oder was?
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
This isn't what we're looking for.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are? How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. 2 rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Lol, der rennt auch. GTA ähnelt es da schon, also Los Angeles hier. Jetzt muss ich irgendwie da halt hinkommen, die erste rechts, die nächste links. Ich weiß nicht mal, wo ich bin, Digga.
careful!
Driften kann man ja auch. Ich sag nochmal sorry, aber irgendwas hängt da an meiner scheiß Ps4 wieder mit der Spielaufzeichnung. Irgendwas hängt da wieder. Das fuckt mich gerade selber so ab.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Also es muss hier auf der Seite sein. Oh, ich bin jetzt ein Hobbylosen. Ey, ich weiß immer, was der gesagt hat, Digga.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Officer needs help, 103 and blue.
Oh, schon wieder, was ist denn das die ganze Zeit? Ich sag das so ab. Ich würde mal sagen, es speichert jetzt. Ich schau mal fürs nächste Mal, was das für ein Scheiße ist, ganz halt mit der Spielaufzeichnung. Und wenn ihr mehr von der Folgen hier sehen wollt, dann könnt ihr reinschreiben in den Kommentaren, was ihr lieber sehen wollt, Folgen oder Livestreams. Als für mich persönlich sind Livestreams etwas besser. Das macht mich auch leichter, logisch. Ich kann auch logisch Folgen raushauen.
Oh, we got things to do.
Aber das wird halt immer wieder länger dauern, dann halt kommt vielleicht höchstens einmal in der Woche eins raus, weil ich möchte jetzt wieder ein bisschen aktiver sein auf meinem Kanal. Und ja, H1Z1 Videos oder Livestreams kommen auch mal jetzt bald wieder raus und ein paar andere Kleinigkeiten, aber das kommt halt immer drauf an, weil ich bin ja nicht nur immer am Zocken, sag ich jetzt mal, weil ich habe nur 1-2 Stunden am Tag und deswegen kann ich halt nicht immer gerade zocken. Also vielleicht sehen wir uns ja, am Sonntag. Ja, am Sonntag haue ich jetzt nochmal ein Video raus. Also ein Livestream H1Z1. Ein Livestream, also es wäre cool, wenn ihr dabei seid. Wann ich streame, das weiß ich noch nicht gerade, aber eher gegen abends, gegen 17, 18 Uhr würde ich das streamen. Also bis dann und viel Spaß noch.